What is up, my brothers and sisters? It's your boy Juice. Just kind of work with me here because I just got out of the hospital and I'm laying in bed and and I have my air conditioner on and it's hard for me to get up and even use the bathroom. And then I have to carry this life vest around with me, which is a hassle in itself. So I have to sleep with it, and I can feel it on my back. It's very uncomfortable. But I'm glad to be out of the hospital because, I'm covered in wires. I've got needles in my arms, and, my chest is in pain. And then I had a catheter procedure done where they went through my artery through my leg. And yeah, it's just a hassle, as far as soreness and being connected to all these machines. And so just bear with me, please. I am at home. I'm feeling a lot better, but I'm not 100%. I'm recuperating from the procedure, and how they're doing this, I have no idea. Maybe by the Creator's grace, goodwill. I have no idea because I have no insurance. Like most of you, I don't have any insurance. So how this is being paid for, I have no idea because I'm wearing a life vest and it's a $50,000 device that I cannot afford. So I'm surprised they even gave me that. I will say, as far as the hospital taking care of me, they did very good. And I'm pretty happy about that. I had a lot of good nurses, a lot of beautiful nurses. So I couldn't complain. How do you say, a lot of people are starting to film another object next to the sun and the moon now. And I'm not going to keep on going on about, oh, there's another planet. Oh, look up in the sky. You're missing it. How can you not see that? Blah, blah, blah. Because the natural course is taking its toll. There's no reason for me to keep doing that. There's no reason for me to try to convince you because I'm not trying to convince anybody. I'm just pointing out the obvious and I'm pointing out the truth here. That's all. This isn't a aha, I got you, or aha, I was right, or anything like that. I'm just simply doing my best to point out the truth and to show you what is coming, what is happening, and what we are looking at. That is all. And, a lot of people talk about fake suns, fake planets, and blah, blah, blah. And, it's funny because you can say the government or the news or whatever, they always give a little bit of the truth, but they never give you the important tidbits. And like when it comes to the fake sun, for instance, or fake planets, they say that China launched this fake sun, right? But then they say it only lasted for like not even 5 minutes, right? So they go on to say that. So there's a lot of conflicting reports everywhere you look. And that's because we're being lied to everywhere you look. And sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction. And, a lot of people will make it more complicated than what it really is. And I think people have a hard time coming to terms with what reality is. A lot of people can't let go of this world. A lot of people don't want to give up their desires. A lot of people don't want to admit that maybe we are at the end of times. There are some people that are halfway there, but they just can't let go of the desires and they want to blame it on something else besides God. And that's because they haven't come to terms that God is coming and that God is here and that evil is taking over. And maybe they do to an extent, but, the fear of the unknown and the fear of death and the fear of everything ending is not in people's blood. So some people can accept what is happening, but at the same time cannot accept what is happening to the fullest. They have a hard time, and it's because they want to blame it on everything but God, which I find kind of strange, and I have an explanation for that as well, and that's what I'm trying to explain to my best ability. Because, there's a lot of people out there that call themselves believers, and I'm not saying that they're not. I'm just saying that they're having a hard time seeing what is actually happening. Because a lot of people want to extend the time that we have here, when in all reality, the time that we have here is probably most likely very, very short. A lot of people say tribulations are just now starting. There's still 7 more years. La, la, la. Oh, well, that's not till 50 more years. Oh, but you have to come to terms that maybe we are living in a time where it may come next month. There is no time. And I keep telling everybody, when it comes to time, time is money. I've chased drugs. I've wanted cars. I've wanted multiple women. And in the end, none of that amounts to nothing. You were born into this world with nothing, and you will leave with nothing. So if you want to count a currency, Bitcoin's not a currency. Cash is not a currency. Time is a currency. And that's why they say enjoy your youth, because it's gold and you never know when you're going to go. So time is money.